And of course, it includes all of the hormones. But if they measure you and it says, oh, your estrogen's low, and they give you estrogen, that's coming from the outside. And it's telling your glands that they don't need to do the work. They don't source to figure out where that's coming from. They just go, here you go. Oh, and here's some progesterone because we know this and we know that. And so there's a dance that's going on inside that you have no idea. You feel better. That's kind of what you know for a period of time, but you don't know what the long-term impact is. And I knew that I didn't know what, but I could feel it intuitively that it was something I only wanted to do for a period of time. And then I weaned myself off and I was testing every day. Am I still crazy? And no, I kind of got my mind back after that period of time passed. And and then I was reintroduced recently by invitation to connect with a hormone health company. I don't even think I knew that they were hormone health, but it was because I'm living in Mexico and this company was, excuse me, planning on opening in Mexico. And I got this information and I went, well, there's no harm in me listening.
You froze for me. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me? Okay, you froze for me. Sorry, go on. Oh, no, just pick up where you left off. I didn't hear you, but I'm pretty sure the audience did. And we're live. We just roll with it. So, thank you. Yeah. So, Kate, we lost your sound, love. I just checked too. And Phil, thank you so much, Phil, has informed me that he can't hear you either. So bear with us. Let's figure out her sound and we'll get her back up and running. So while you do that, I'm going to say that I think it's so incredible the work that this company is doing with wellness. So I had an opportunity to meet with Kate and talk to her about these this sort of human growth hormone treatment that she's talking about. And I found it really, really interesting because of everything that we're going through in midlife. Like for men, it's completely different from women, obviously. But you feel the changes too. You feel like more tired and you feel, like um, maybe your testosterone levels aren't the same. And there's all sorts of other issues that affect men as well as they affect as women go through perimenopause and we start almost the same kind of stuff, like our estrogen level goes down, which is why she was taking bioidentical hormones, right? And feeling like a crazy person. And believe me, I have felt like that. I did not know what was happening to me. Okay. Like, I just was like, why am I waking up sweaty? Like, why am I so cranky and I want to kill everybody all the time? I mean, I want to unalive everybody all the time, right? So you start going through these things. I already don't have a lot of energy because I live with fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue since my military days. But the thing that I discovered was, like, even going through getting to this stage, I had even less energy. There was it was almost like impossible to live every day. Just waking up feeling so exhausted, the hot flashes when those started, that was like unbelievable for me. I didn't understand how you could go from feeling like a normal human being to being ablaze, like completely and totally on fire, right? And I just didn't understand what was happening. And I could not believe that I had never heard anyone talking about it. And so I felt like completely alone. Now, these days, there are so many podcasts and so much information out there about this topic. And it's really, really great and amazing. But I don't think that I've heard anyone really talking about it the way Kate just did. Like, for example, when she was like, my concern with the bioidentical hormones was that my body would stop functioning properly because there was no real study on what was actually happening in my body, right? And I think medicine really is lacking in a lot of ways. We can all agree, Western medicine. And so I definitely recommend to everyone to try holistic approaches. I often do podcast episodes on cutting edge treatments and alternative therapies, and this is one. So let me check in with Kate and see if we've got her sound back, and hopefully we can keep going. Hi. No, I don't hear you. I don't hear you. I don't hear you still. Okay. So why don't we do this? I will have you maybe leave the studio and come back in, and then we'll start again. We'll see, and we'll see if we can still hear you when you come back in. So I'll see you in a second. So okay. So hopefully you can hear me just fine. So this is the point of this episode, is because a lot of times we're going through things as men or as women, and we don't really understand at this time of life, once you get past like 30 and things start sort of changing so rapidly and going downhill, and you don't have the energy you had, and you're starting to age. And especially once you get past 35, I see it because I'm dating. You guys know I do that dating after divorce series, right? And I'm out here doing it, and I meet a lot of different people. I date men, so I meet men. And I notice, right? I tend to date younger, by the way. And I notice that for men, okay, here's real tea. I notice that for men, you start to really age, like aesthetically, around 38. And then once you hit 43, I think I've said this before on the podcast, but once you hit 43, like if you don't stay on top of your game, like going to the gym, like taking care of yourself, that is probably where these changes start really affecting you. And I notice a lot of men sort of start letting themselves go, especially if they're married at that age. And so I think it's important for all of us to recognize that we have to make our health and wellness a priority as we're getting older. It's just so incredibly important for that. And so I love what she's doing, with Kate's doing with the human growth hormone, because I want her to tell you, so I don't want to get into it too much, but like the possibilities of what it can do inside your own body and have your body working properly is just incredible. So Kate is back. Let's see if we've got sound. No, I don't hear you. Hopefully it's not just me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check myself too and see if I can hear you on my phone. Because that's happened before. Totally. I had a guest and I couldn't hear her, but everyone else could. So it was really crazy. And if we have to end the stream and come back, we can do that too. I have no problem with that. So, oh, she's disconnected. Okay, so yeah. So where was I? Anyway, so we need to really be focused on our health and our well-being from the time we're 30 going forward. And if you're in midlife now, you know how you feel. It sucks. Okay. Most of the time, like a lot of the time, it sucks. Yeah. Thank you, Phil. I think so. She's trying to fix it right now. So good. You hear me. Okay. That's good. All right. So she's trying to fix it. She'll come back hopefully soon. So it sucks getting older in a lot of regards. I mean, obviously it's amazing because you get another day and you get to age, which is a lot of people don't. I mean, I've definitely lost friends. I was in the military. I've lost friends as I got older, and it's a blessing to get older. Obviously, I say that all the time, but like, the changes that are happening in your body, to your skin, to your bone structure, a lot of times people, it's really hard to deal with. Right. So, and I mean, I think physically it's really difficult as well. So, so definitely I think going through these changes